Mm.
Okay, so Git is
Versioning tool.
nothing but a version control system.
Okay.
Okay, see, every developer has to write a code, right? And there has to be some place where he keeps that code. Okay,
Yes.
so we call it as a local repository. Okay, suppose like I'm a
Mm.
Okay.
developer. Okay, I'm writing a code in Atom Editor or the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so what I do is I install Git in my system. Okay, I
Mm.
give a command Git init. Okay, where I get a local repository. It says that it is initializing a local repository. Okay,
Mm.
so every time I have a copy with me, suppose like if there is any problem in central repository also, I always do have a copy with me. Okay,
Okay.
Mm.
and the second thing is the command called git add. Okay, so whenever you try to uh, if you once done with the code, writing the code or working on anything, if you want to add that, you need to give a command called git add, and you can give the file name or you can give dot. Git add file name gives only one file.
Okay.
Okay, suppose like if you want to add one file, you can say that git add and file name. Okay, so if you want to add more than one file, you can say git add dot.
Okay.
Okay, so normally we have two areas. So one is staging area, another is an index area. Okay,
Okay.
so index area is nothing but where we work, right? Where we try to write a code. Okay, so that is called as a index area, and it add is something. It is called as a staging area,
Mm.
where we try to add that code. And there's another command called git commit -m, and you can write a commit message. Okay, so once you're done adding, you need to do a commit. Okay, every time you
Okay.
commit, every time you commit, you'll have a unique commit ID. Okay,
Okay.
Ashwin, all okay? I have any
Yes.
doubts on
Yes.
this?
No.
Okay, Ankur,
Yeah.
all okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Fine. Okay.
Then you have another command called git status. You can check the status. There's
Git.
another command, git status.
Okay.
There's another command called git log. This will show you
Okay.
whatever commit you have made. Okay, with the
Mm.
commit ID, it will show you. There's another command called git config -global user dot name, and mm, you can actually,
Yeah.
if you have a number of developers, okay, suppose like there are more than five developers, example, okay, so which developer
Okay.
is trying to commit that code, we don't have idea, right? So
Yeah.
every developer has to do this. Okay, every developer has to configure his system with this one. Okay, so whenever you do a git log, it will show you with the username and name and email ID.
Okay.
Okay.
Till here, I'll just show you. I'll check with my git version. Okay. So already I have a folder. So what I'll do is I'll go to my folder one. So already I have a file. So I'll try to edit that file. So already it is edited yesterday. So I'll do a first git init. I'll try to install a local repository over here.
Okay.
I'll give a command called git init. Okay. So what this will do is it will initialize a local repository. So when I enter it, it tells me that initialize the empty repository. Okay. So this is the
Okay.
path
Mhm.
/root /folder one and .git is a file. I mean like where it is got
Okay.
saved. Okay.
Okay.
So now this is the file one is at a state index area. Okay, at a working area. Now I need to go to
Okay.
the staging area. Yep. First I need to add that and then commit. Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
But before doing that, I need to config my system. First I'll check with my config file whether I've done it or not. To check the config, I'll just do get config -f list. So I've already done it. See this,
Okay.
my name and my email ID. So this one. Okay. When you give this command,
Yeah.
I write my name over here, my email ID over here. So already done.
So Praveen, each time we should check whether the
No,
config is
that's
done or
not
not.
that necessary. Every time you need to check.
Okay.
Okay. When you are not necessary really. Once you have done that,
Yeah.
then that's okay for the config. And for the git init, yeah, every time you need to do it. Every time
Okay.
means like see now I'm on a folder one, right? On this my
Yeah.
folder one, there is a git repository which I've installed. Okay. When you do with
Okay.
the folder two, when you create a folder two, and when you try to install git, you need to give a command called git init. That's it. If you want
Okay.
to create a local repository to that folder,
Okay.
because I've already done over here now, folder one, and that's it. You don't need to do every time.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'll do is try to add the file. I'm from index to I'm going to a staging area. Okay. Git
Yeah.
add file one. Okay. Now you can do a git status. It says that on branch master. Okay. And initial
Okay.
commit changes to be committed. It says that it is added and it changes to be committed. Okay.
Okay.
Now what I
Mm.
do is I'll try to commit that changes. Git commit -m and you can give any commit message.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say added file one. Okay, that's for your reference. You can give any commit message. Okay. So I've added the file. I'll do a git status now. It says nothing to commit, working directory clean. Okay.
Okay.
So
Praveen,
first is yeah,
one doubt.
yeah.
So we have not yet installed Git, right?
Where
In this OS now, in our local we have.
in your system or to my system?
No, in your system now you're doing this commit,
Yeah,
adding
I've
file
already
and all.
installed Git.
Oh, okay. You have already installed Git, and
Yes,
that
yes.
initialization you did in Git, that is a file, Git file, or any code you are trying to initialize.
No, no, no. I'm not trying
What kind
to.
of file is that?
No, no, no. It's a normal file.
Okay.
Okay.
So commit means you are loading that file to the Git
Yes, it's a
repository.
normal file. It's not got any extension. .ss or .py. Okay, it's a normal
Mhm.
basic file.
Okay.
You can see that if I do a cat fight one, see this in output.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Mm. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just do this. I've already given an SSH key. I'll just try to delete and again try to show you.
Okay.
Okay, I've deleted the key. Click on this SSH and GPG key. Find this key. I'll just try to delete my old key. To connect from our local machine to GitHub account, we need to do an SSH. Okay. I'll give
SSH means it's a network
it will
gateway,
create a
or
public key, public and a private key. I'll just show you the key. Just enter, enter, enter. That's it. Just do a cd dot ssh. Just do an ls. So this is your key where you have. Just copy that. Just give a cat command. Just try to paste. Enter. You see this? This is your key.
Okay.
Just copy your key. Go to your GitHub account. Click on this add new SSH. Paste it. And you can give any command over here like CentOS 7 and I'll make it. Click on this add SSH. That's it. And next thing what I'll do is I'll try to click on this new. Over here you can click new, or over here you can click new. Click on this new repository. You can try to create a repository. Make sure it is public and initialize a readme over here and create a repository. Okay, once you get over here, click on this code. You need to copy this, use SSH, okay, not HTTP. Copy. And I'll just go to the folder 1 where I already have a file 1. Over here I'll give a command called hello.
Yes, bro.
yeah.
There's a command called git remote add origin and paste that command. Once that is done, just give a command called git clone and we'll try to clone the entire project to our folder. It is trying to clone. Just give an yes. Okay, done. If you do an ls, I have this folder called
JPM.
PJM. Okay, this is the repository which I've created, so you can see over here. Okay, there's a readme over here, and if I go to JPM, I have this readme. Okay. Any doubts still here, Ankur? Ashwin? Hello,
No,
Yeah.
all good.
all clear?
Yeah, we
For
have
that,
to, but
When you try to start practicing, right, then you can
yeah.
understand much than watching this.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what I'll do is I have this file 1, right? I'll try to copy this file 1 to this folder. I'll just do a copy cp file 1 and the folder. Again, I'll do a change directory to this. See, I've already copied this file one. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm quickly gonna add this again. Git add, I'll just do one. Then I'm gonna commit these changes. Git commit -m, and I'll just do another. And now there's a commit message which we have to do is git push origin master. Okay, this command what it does is try to push that file one to over here to GitHub.
Okay, so currently it is available in the local folder, right?
Yes, once when we do a git push origin master, it is already pushed. And I try to refresh. I have this file over here.
Okay.
File one. See over here, you can see. Okay. So by default, we will be working on master. Okay. So we have a different branches we will be working on, like feature one, feature two. You can name anything, any feature.
You have showed that SSH key part, right? So while
Yes,
installing, we need to do that push bit,
yes, you need
correct?
to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a simple command ssh-keygen. Okay, once you've done that, just give a command called cd.ssh. Okay, it will show you the file. Show you. See, you find this id-rsa.pub, the second one.
Okay.
We
Okay.
need to copy that. Just do a cat and paste it, and it will show you the key.
Okay.
Okay.
Everything we are doing in script, like a backend, correct?
Yeah. But in real time, we'll be not working on this terminal for this
Mm-hmm.
Git. We have something called Visual Studio Code.
Okay.
We'll be working on Visual Studio Code, or we'll be working on Automation.
Oh, in Visual Studio platform, we will be doing in one.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
To create a branch, the command is git branch and a branch name. I'll say like feature 1.0. Okay. To check the branches, just do a git branch, and it will show you that I have one is default master, another one which I've created is feature 1.0. Okay.
Okay.
To check out from master to feature one. Okay. The command is git checkout feature 1.0. Now you can see it says that switch to branch feature 1.0. So currently I'm on a branch now. To check this git branch. You see this star mark?
Yes.
Yeah, it says that now on a feature 1.0. Okay. I'll try to
Okay.
quickly create a file over here. I'll just try to edit that file. I'll just do a git branch. I'm just writing something randomly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll try to save this. I'm done with the index area. So now I'm coming on a staging area. So I'll just do a git
Okay.
add, and I'm just giving a dot. Okay. Because I have only one file. Okay. I don't want to write a file name, so that I can give a dot. Then I can do a git commit message. Git commit -m, and the file name. I'll say that branch. Okay. If I do a git log, you can see over here. This is the commit
Okay.
ID. Okay. So every time you try to commit, you get a new commit ID. Okay.
Okay.
On one
Okay.
single file, you try to commit, like you're trying to do a changes, and you're trying to add and do a commit. Okay. Number of times you try to commit, and every time you get a new commit ID for your every commit.
Hmm.
And author is my name and my email ID, which I've already given. It shows me the date
Okay.
and including the timings. Okay. Your first commit message will be on top. Okay. Your latest commits will always be on top, and rest will be on down.
Okay.
Ankur, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We can see this commit in logs, right?
Yeah. You can check in logs. You can just do a git log and you can check.
Okay.
See, this is the commit message which I've given branch, and this is the commit message which I've given earlier on a master.
Mhm.
Okay. Now I'm gonna push that changes. I'll do a git push origin. Previously we were working on master branch, so that's why I've given git push origin master. Okay, now on a branch, so we need to give a branch name. Okay, git push origin and branch name. That's 1.0.
Okay.
Just do an enter. Okay, it's already done. Let's go to try to refresh. So you see this feature 1.0 has recently added. When you click on this master, you see this branch. Click on
Okay.
this. That's it. You have files over here. Okay, but when you see in master, we have only readme and file one. Okay,
Okay.
but when you go to feature one, you have readme, file one, and file two. File two is something which we have added. Okay, file one is in master. Okay, it says that to compare
Okay.
and pull. So whatever you have in master, it will if you have five files. Okay, those five files will be added to your branches also.
Okay.
Okay, it will be default one. But whatever you're adding on a branch files will not reflect on master.
Okay. Branch files in the sense you're saying feature one, right?
Yes. See, if you see over here, I have only file one. If I go to
Okay.
feature one, I have file two. Okay, that is not showing in my master. Okay.
Yeah.
To show
Yeah.
that, we can do a merge. We can
Okay.
merge that both. Assume like master is a code and a feature one is also a code. We can merge that
Okay.
both code.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, Before that, I'll show you this. There's something called insights over here. You click on insights, you have network. You able to see the screen?
Yes.
Try
Yes.
to zoom this now. You see this? It's a master and feature. Okay.
Yes.
On top on master, there is a feature. And you see this dot, and this dot. One
Hmm.
dot, second
Yes.
dot, three dots. The dots are nothing but your commit IDs. Now every time you try to
Okay.
commit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's your commit. Now once I try to merge this will change automatically. Now what I'm going to do is first I'm going to check out from this branch to master. See, I'm currently on a feature 1.0 branch.
Okay.
I'll say git checkout master. Okay, I'm switched to branch master. When I do again git branch, I'm on a master.
Okay.
I'll do a command call. Git merge feature 1.0. I'm saying that
Oh,
I'm on a master, right? So I'm saying to master that
yes.
merge this to feature 1.0. Okay, it is
Okay.
merged already now. Now what I need to do is I need
Okay.
to push that changes. Git push origin master.
Okay.
So now these merge changes are pushed to the GitHub account. That is done over here locally, but now I'm also trying to push the changes to GitHub.
Okay.
When I do a refresh, you see this? This is automatically changed.
Okay.
See, these both are now on a same. On top of master, it is feature 1.0.
Okay, okay. Got it.
Okay. When I go to code, I can also find, I can also
Correct.
see file 1 and file
File
2.
two. File two. Okay.
Yeah, when I go to feature 1, over here also I can see.
So any changes you do, you have to push it. Then only
Yeah,
it
yeah.
will reflect.
Yeah, we have to push all the changes to the GitHub account. So GitHub is nothing but a central repository
Hmm.
and Git is a local repository.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So normally we have something. Uh, how do I say? How do I put my words?